Hi, I'm Lango, and this is Investor Place Quick Picks, where we communicate to you some of the market's best investment ideas in just 5 minutes. Today, we're going to be talking about 7 vegan stocks to buy to play the rise of veganism. Yes, the rise of veganism. I get it, that may seem like an alien thought to a lot of you. Americans love their steak dinners and their juicy burgers, but more and more young consumers don't see fancy steak dinners and juicy burgers. What they are seeing are lines of cows packed in hardly livable conditions, being slaughtered, producing tons of methane gas every single year, all to produce just a little piece of red meat that really isn't that good for you. So young consumers are doing what their parents thought was never possible, and that is shunning red meat. Survey after survey, poll after poll shows that young consumers are leaning into more plant-forward diets, becoming more vegan, becoming more conscious about what they eat. This is the beginning of a megatrend where the way we eat is shifting from animal-based to plant-based, from things that hurt the environment to things that save the environment, to things that hurt animals to things that save animals. It's a shift. It's a massive shift, and you should get on this shift today. And how do you do that? Buy early-stage vegan stocks. Which ones? Let's take a deeper look. To no one's surprise, the first stock on our list is Beyond Meat, ticker BYND. Now, Beyond Meat is the face of the plant-based food revolution. They're the biggest plant-based meat maker on the planet. Their plant-based meat can be seen in various fast food chains and basically every grocery store. They are, in my mind, the Tesla of this space. And just as Tesla stock zoomed over the past decade thanks to the EV revolution, I think Beyond Meat stock is gonna zoom over the next decade thanks to the plant-based food revolution. Our second stock is Else Nutrition, ticker BABYF. Now, Else Nutrition is a pioneer of the world's first plant-based infant milk formula. Now that's so exciting because guess who are all the parents these days? They're young consumers, millennial parents, and these are the people that are already leaning into more plant-forward diets. So don't you think they're gonna adopt plant-forward diets for their kids? Of course. Basically, I see Else Nutrition's plant-based milk formula entirely disrupting the $80 billion infant nutrition market. As they do, this tiny stock is going to soar over the next 5 to 10 years. The third company on this list is Forum 2 Merger Corporation, ticker FMCI. Now, Forum 2 is a blank check company that's set to acquire Tattooed Chef, which is a leader in the frozen plant-based foods category. The company's portfolio of products include like cauliflower pizza, cauliflower stir-fry, Mexican street corn, organic acai bowls, basically the dream freezer of your millennial plant-forward consumer, right? So swap out all the Stouffer stuff, put in all the tattooed stuff. Basically, this company is on the cusp of disrupting the $55 billion US frozen foods market. And as they do that, this company will grow by leaps and bounds over the next several years. Indeed, they are already growing by leaps and bounds. Sales were up 101% in the first half of 2020. So this is a name that you want to own for the next 5 to 10 years. Huge growth potential here. Next up, we have another plant-based food company named Maple Leaf, ticker MLFNF. Now, the cool thing about Maple Leaf is that it's an already established frozen food player that makes, regular food, not plant-based food, but they are pivoting very aggressively into the frozen plant-based food category, and the pivot has been super successful, really big sales growth in that segment. So long as Maple Leaf continues on this pivot and successfully executes in becoming a plant-based food player, then the stock is a great play on disruption in the $55 billion frozen foods category over the next few years. Next up, we have Burcon Nutriscience, ticker BUROF. Now, Burcon is a picks and shovels play on the plant-based food revolution. That is, they do not make the plant-based food which you and I buy, rather they make the plant protein which goes into the plant-based food. So they are really the ground level of this vegan revolution. And to that extent, Burcon stock great long-term picks and shovels play on the rise of veganism. I see the stock as easily being a multi-bagger over the next 5 to 10 years as veganism goes mainstream and plant protein becomes a hugely adopted thing. Next up, we have the Very Good Food Company, ticker VRYYF. Now, the Very Good Food Company is a very small Canadian plant-based meats maker that is absolutely killing it on the west coast of Canada right now. They are literally making very good plant-based meat, which everybody that tries loves. But the only problem with Very Good Food Company so far is that they've been constrained to the west coast of Canada. That's changing right now. They're expanding to California. They're building out bigger production centers. As they do this, the success they've had on the west coast of Canada will be replicated across all of Canada, across all the United States, and this super small company could turn into, don't quote me, but maybe the next Beyond Meat. Last, we have Laird Superfood, ticker LSF. Now, Laird Superfood is all about the creamer market. Yes, the stuff you put in your coffee. They're creating a plant-based superfood creamer that they believe is better for you, healthier for you, more organic, and actually tastes better than all the artificial, highly processed creamers that Nestle puts out there. Okay, this market is $3 billion in size. Laird Superfood is not even above a $500 million market cap. Long-term potential here, pretty sizable. If you're looking for an established way to play the vegan revolution, LSF stock, solid choice. Well, that's all we have for this edition of Investor Plays Quick Picks. I hope you like what you saw. If you did, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, or if you like to read, come visit us over at investorplace.com where we have some of the market's best analysis. Until next time, cheers and happy investing to all.